Sorry, that was a bit loud. Okay, let's go ahead and get warmed up. On va commencer à marcher en place, assis ou debout. It'll work. Hello, welcome. Ah, did you get a message? Oh, yeah, okay. No problem. I knew it was you anyway. Good work. Okay, let's go into a two-step here. Yeah, we had a nice weekend. I Friday did a long ski with Pebbles, and yeah, we did like 22 kilometers, which is the most she's ever done. And she's also partly pulling me on the skis, so it was a test, and yeah, she passed. She's still no like signs of fatigue or anything like that. And we went on a bike ride yesterday, and in Orleans, like you can go on the river a little bit, and there's like basically in the summer it would be the river, but it's like a forest that would be kind of like in the marsh. Um, there's all like paths that snowshoers have made, and we went biking through there, and it was just beautiful. It made me wish I had my GoPro, so I might have to take it out and do a video there. Okay, good work. Let's pick up here. We're seated, picking back and pull in with our arms. Well done. 10 more seconds here. Okay, let's go into a jumping jack here. Excellent. With jumping jack modifié ou sauté. Good work. So let's go out to the side together, out to the side, knee up, and then other way. You can go slowly, or you can pick it up. Good work. Good job. Okay, let's march it out. Feel free to grab some water. Okay. When you're ready, let's do some rolls with our shoulders. Good work up and forward. Good work. Let's take it backwards. Okay, let's do some circles with our arms. So let's take it backwards now. Good job. Let's go into a side bend. One hand on the side. Perfect. Okay, let's do some rotations side to side. Okay, let's do our hamstrings. So coming down, we're keeping one leg straight, one knee bent, and then pointing your toe back at yourself. Excellent. Good job. Let's do same arm, same leg. Excellent. Okay. Do some thoracic extensions, pushing the sternum out. Excellent. So yeah, squeezing the shoulder blades back together at the end. Okay, good job. We're going to take our band and we're going to do some chin tucks. So it's a strengthening exercise, but for the neck, for our posture, we're going to place the band just kind of on the round part of the back of our head. Okay, right here. Juste là. Et on va reculer le menton. Our chin, we're just bringing it back. It's a very small movement. Just adjust the arms as needed, but once you get the arms in place, it's only your head. C'est juste la tête qui bouge. Okay, so it's not an extension, it's just a chin tuck. So you're basically where you're looking shouldn't be changing, right? I'm not so worried about how many repetitions we do. We want to pause. Not be too challenging. We're trying to work on our muscle endurance in the neck. Okay, so if you get to a point where you want to stop, that's totally fine. And keep it going. So yeah, I'm just letting the chin come forward a little bit. Maybe I'll do it from here so you can see up close. But the chin comes forward and then back. Very small. So in petit mouvement. Okay, a couple more. Yeah, we want the band to be like a little bit higher so that we get a little bit more tension. That's good there. Well done. Okay, the next one I want you to start just with your arms. Okay, juste les bras en commençant. So we're going to pull and come like this. So you notice that my hand, if I was holding pencils, they'd be facing you. Okay, my elbows are coming back. Okay, so that's the movement we're going to do. We're going to try with the band, or you could just use the weight of your arms. So this one is you'd really want a light band, or just keep doing it with the weight of your arms, okay? So you're going to put it more toward the bottom of your heels with the band, so not at your feet. We don't want it to slip out, okay? And then we're going to come up and extend back, okay? So it's much more challenging than the row in terms of how much weight you should be using. You should be using a lot less resistance than a row. Ideally, we would have the band set up on something near the same height as our shoulders so that we can come from this way. This does work as well. And yeah, I'm holding toward the edge so I get a little bit more slack. Once you get to the point where you can't do it with good technique, that's a good place to stop. I'm going to count 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Okay. Another shoulder one. I'm going to take the band here, close to the side of your body. Good posture, elbows set back, shoulders set back, sorry. And then straight out like this. Okay. You can kind of choose how intense you want it, but you want to try to keep the elbows sans proche à la côté, okay? Good work. A few more. I'm going to do 5 more here. Okay, good work. Shake it out. Do some arm swings. Okay, one more shoulder exercise here. So our side raises. Again, we're thinking lighter weight here, lighter resistance band. Okay. Go for it whenever you're ready, but yeah, straight out to the side. Good job. Good work. Keep it going if you can. And if you reach that point of fatigue where you can't do any more with good technique, or if you're having to use momentum, that's a good place to stop. I'm gonna do a few more here. Well done. This time, feel free to grab some water if you'd like. Okay, so next up, we're gonna do some squats. We're gonna do 60 seconds of a bunch of exercises, followed by 30 seconds of holding if you want. So I'm just gonna plug something here. Yeah. So for example, we're gonna do our squat. Could be a chair squat, could be body weight squat or weighted squat. 60 seconds and then 30-second hold. Okay, we'll start in 10. I'll show the different versions. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Alors, tu peux faire une squat avec les chaises ou avec ton corps, sans chaise. On fait ça pour 60 secondes et après, 30 secondes, on reste en place. Si tu peux, good work. Twenty seconds left till we get to our hold. Okay, gonna hold in 10. So you can choose how far you want to go down. Further is harder. So go for a hold. So tu vas rester ici, ou si tu veux plus difficile, plus bas. Et même plus difficile jusqu'au point que les cuisses sont parallèles à la tranchée. Okay, 15 seconds left. Good work. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Okay, next up we're going to do push-ups in 30 seconds. It could be wall push-up, could be a counter push-up, or a little bit too challenging. The counter table. Okay, go for it when you're ready. Push up. Same thing, we're doing 60 seconds and then 30-second hold. We're going to do a halfway hold. Good work. 20 seconds. So we hold. 10 seconds. Okay, let's go and hold halfway for 30. Yeah, no, you can always stop early, nothing wrong with that. 15 seconds left. And 5. And time. Good work. Okay, well done. Gonna go into rows next. This one you can use your harder band. So in a seated position, going in 10. Okay, so a row, go for it when you're ready. Good work. 25 seconds until we hold. Good work. So now we're gonna hold almost like 90% of the way back. Okay, so pulling most of the way back, keeping a nice tall position with your head and neck. 15 seconds left. And time. Good work. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is our knee ups. Okay, so bringing a knee up and then deciding how far you want to go. Back, so pick a side. 3, 2, 1. So we're coming up and then back. It could be here, or it could be into our full lunge position, or it could just be a small step back. Okay, up to you. And control the movement on the way down. 30 seconds, and then we're going to hold some type of lunge position. Doesn't have to be a big, deep lunge. Good work. Getting ready to hold. Okay, so yeah, I want you to choose some version of this, and the further you go down, the harder. Alors, tu peux tenir ici, ou si tu veux plus difficile, tu vas plus bas. Okay, 15 secondes ici, 15 left. Good work. 3, 2, 1. We're going to take 30 seconds and then do the other side. Good work. That's not an easy one. Ok, on change côté en 10 secondes. Okay, and then let's go for it again. After this, we just have 3 more exercises, and we're going to spend a little bit more time stretching. 15 seconds. Then we're going to hold. Okay, again, 5. Okay, so get in our position here, nice wide stance, and then choose your level. Tu peux choisir ton niveau. Plus bas, c'est plus difficile. Good job. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Okay, well done. Yeah, it was probably the most challenging one. We have our band. We're gonna go bicep curls in 20 seconds. Okay, let's go forward in 3, 2, 1. So elbows right next to the side of your body. Et on va lent, dans les deux directions. Slow it down. Good work. 30 seconds to our hold. Good job. 15 seconds. Okay, let's hold. So slightly past 90 degrees. Okay. Cool. That's tough. Good work. 20 seconds. 15. 10. 5, 3, 2, 1. You ever want to know how hard I think the exercise is with whatever I'm doing? If I'm counting a lot more frequently, it's because I'm getting quite tired. Okay, so we're going to do a plank next, and then this one we're just going to hold the time for up to 90 seconds. So whenever you're ready, a wall plank, counter plank, or floor plank. Okay. Commence quand tu veux. On a une planche sur le mur. Plus difficile, une planche sur le comptoir ou une table. Or on the floor. Okay. Good work. 60 seconds left on the clock. You don't have to go that long though. Good work, 30 seconds left. And 10 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, good job. Last exercise is a calf raise. Calf raise in 10. Again, we're going 90 seconds on this one. 3, 2, 1. So we're rising up just on our feet here. On va sur les pieds. Si tu as des escaliers, tu peux utiliser ça, mais pas comme, c'est quoi, une des choses dans la cuisine, ça c'est dangereux, comme une boîte, non, c'est pas une bonne idée. Okay, so if you had a staircase using the bottom stair and you felt safe to do that, you could. And you get a little bit more range of motion. So you can let the heels drop further. Good work. Halfway there, 45 seconds left. $30. 15 left. And 3, 2, 1. Good work. Yeah, feel free to take a minute, grab some water, and we'll get into some stretching. So let's start with up against the wall. So we're going to have one leg back, and then we're just going to bend forward while trying to keep the heel on the ground. So I can show from this side a little better. So see this leg back here. I'm just going to bend, and I'm looking to stretch out the calf right there. Good, let's switch sides. Okay, first side again. Okay, let's switch. Okay, let's do our other calf stretch on the wall. So we place part of the foot on the wall and then bend forward toward it. Okay, so we're stretching out the front leg now. The heel close to the wall, and then try to bring your hips toward the wall until you feel a good stretch. Okay, you can go ahead and switch sides. Okay. Um, Switch it up. I think this is our second time. Okay, good. Let's do our hip flexors. So one leg forward, one leg back. De faire debout comme ça. Ou si tu as quelque chose de doux et c'est bon pour vous, vous allez sur un genou. Good work. Let's switch sides. Okay, so repeat that stretch unless you can safely do a quad stretch. So this one here, we grab our foot. Okay, like so. If you want, you can practice your balance by just hovering the hand over the chair or wall. Okay, let's switch sides. Okay, so let's do our hips. Actually, let's do our hamstrings first. So here, hinging forward, bring your toe back. Good, let's switch sides. Okay, so here, or if you can cross here, or on the ground, up against the wall here. Okay, go ahead and switch sides. Change côté. Okay, let's go again. First side. Et tourne à la première côté. Okay, let's switch. Okay, let's do a twist. So here, going one hand to the knee, twisting to the right. Or if you want to go down to the ground, you can pull the knee over while keeping the arm flat. Alors, on va comme ça, prendre le genou. L'autre main reste sur le plancher. Okay, switch sides. Okay, let's finish off with our open door stretch on the back of a chair. Sinking in. Okay, good work. Okay, well, great job today, folks. Thanks so much for joining and hope to see you soon.